This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for September 2nd, 2024. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 1.19 points or 0.29% to 410.02. Total trade volume was down and extremely light. Only 46,554 shares changed hands at a total value of 291 million real or $71,850. Most of the main board was down, with only 2 stocks remaining flat and no stocks up. The Phnom Penh Autonomous Port was down 1.03% or 140 real to 13,460 real per share, followed by Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ, which was down 0.90% or 20 real to 2,210 real per share. Other stocks down were the Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, Pestec Cambodia, Sihanoukville Autonomous Port, Grand Twins International, Cam GSM, while MJQ Education and Akleda Bank remained flat. On the growth board, both stocks were up. DBD Engineering was up 0.48% or 10 real to 2,080 real per share, while JS Land was up 0.29% or 10 real to 3,440 real per share. Akleda Bank still recorded the highest trade volume of the day, with 33,462 shares changing hands at a total value of 249 million real or $61,000, making up approximately 70% of September 2nd's trade volume. MJQ Education followed in a distant second, recording only 4,629 shares traded at a total value of 9.3 million real or $2,300, accounting for 10% of Monday's trade volume. In other market news, a new report from Mekong Strategic Capital positions Cambodia as the big winner from transformational demographic changes across the region. According to the report, populations have started to contract, representing a headwind for growth in a number of countries, but not all. Cambodia is set to be a major beneficiary from demographic change. Another 20-plus years of rapid economic growth is underwritten by a demographic dividend, with more people entering the key 30 to 49 age group, boosting private consumption and demand for credit. The report says Cambodia will be an increasingly attractive manufacturing destination, particularly for labor-intensive activities. Additionally, 1 billion retirees globally by 2050, with 2/3 in China and India, represents an enormous addressable market for tourism, aged care, and retirement services. Another key point from the report is the imperative to develop local institutional investment to boost capital markets and lead to significant capital deepening. Mekong Strategic Capital expects the value of local capital markets to rise exponentially over the next 20 years and recommends Cambodia to start investing more in its pension system. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD weakened to 4,062 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 101.63. Looking at global commodities, oil prices edged higher on Monday, recovering some losses from late last week as Libyan oil exports remained halted and concerns about higher OPEC Plus production from October eased. Brent crude futures settled up 59 cents or 0.8% at $77.52 US dollars a barrel. Trading volumes were light as Monday marked a public holiday in the US market. The price of gold traded at $2,501.07 US dollars per ounce. U.S. stock futures were little changed Monday night as traders braced for a potentially tough month ahead after a strong but volatile August. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped 63 points or 0.1%, S&P 500 futures fell marginally, and Nasdaq 100 futures eked out a small gain. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for September 2nd.